Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm back here tonight with another requested reading, and this request is going to be an energy reading on Taylor Swift's Soulmate. Now, do I know who Taylor Swift's Soulmate is? No, I don't, and I can tell you it's not Travis, okay? I know a lot of people seem to think that, but I don't believe that, okay? And, I mean, you don't have to believe me either. I mean, if that's what you believe, that's perfectly fine. But I do not believe that he is her soulmate. I believe that Travis is a karmic relationship. So that's just my opinion, okay? So don't come for me. That's just how I feel. That's what I'm feeling intuitively about the whole situation. So I'm going to leave it at that. But yes, I did get a request to do an energy reading on her soulmate, like the type of person he is and whatnot, and we'll see what comes up. So I have everything all shuffled. Let me get everything laid out here and we'll get started. Remember, as always, if you have any other requests you'd like to see from me, please feel free to comment below. I will get it on the list for you, and I will get it out in probably a couple weeks, give or take. So just be patient with me. Rest assured it is coming. So, again, I thank you. Also, I always have to say it, if you're interested in your own private reading with me, I am offering those right now for $5 to my Venmo or PayPal. This is just a way to help me practice my passion, and it does help me when I can, read other people who can give me feedback, So, I do tarot readings, oracle readings, messages from your angels, messages from deceased loved ones, 25 yes/no questions with the pendulum, all that sort of thing. And it's only $5, and if you don't like it, I'll give you your money back. It's that simple. Again, this is just a way for me to continue to practice what I love doing, and it's just a way for me to get out there more. So if you're interested, please get a hold of me. I also do past life readings too. I always forget to say that. They are a little bit different. I did do a video a long time ago about how I do those. I'm going to have to learn how to link everything. I'm still learning, guys. I'm still learning. I'm still growing. Still trying to get the niche of all this stuff. So yes, but I do those as well. I have some pretty cool decks that I go through, and it's pretty neat. I actually did one on myself here on my channel a couple years ago, I think. It was very interesting. So I do those as well. It's only $5, for now. So I think that's pretty good. But anyways, if you don't want to, it's perfectly fine. Just please like the video, or at least subscribe to my channel. Even if you don't like all my videos, I would appreciate you so much. If you like me enough, if not, it's okay. But, I gotta sell myself one way or the other. But, anywho. Yes, let's get into this and see what kind of energy her soulmate has. Let's see what kind of guy he is. All right, give me a minute. I'm looking. The Magician. Yeah, so her soulmate, with this Magician card, he would be the type of guy who is artistic and enterprising. So, like a natural born leader is kind of what I feel. Very good at influencing, persuading other people. Very successful. Oh, man. I'll be honest with you, the whole thing makes me so sad because just the way I feel, with her engagement and everything. You can check out my video if you haven't checked it out already. I just posted it. It's Taylor and Travis's engagement energy reading, and I just... I don't know. I don't know, man. Continuing on. He'd be really, really good. He'd be really, really good. I mean, I know Taylor and Travis, are both already talking about, starting a family and stuff, which is great. And if that's what they want, I want that for him, or for them, excuse me, them, not him. I don't know. I don't hate Travis or anything, I don't have anything against the guy. I don't think that that's her soulmate. I really don't. I don't see it. And I know some people are not going to like that. I know a lot of the Swifties and stuff, they defend him like he's just the best thing in the world, and I'm sorry, I don't see it. I'm not saying he's a bad guy. I know for a fact he has good qualities. He does, but it's just not 100% with me, you know? I just don't feel that. But yeah, this is the Ten of Cups here. This is the harmony, the family, just contentment. I don't even know if she would know what to do with like her actual true soulmate, because I don't think she's met him yet. Okay? She has not met the soulmate yet. I believe she's had a lot of karmic relationships. That's, you know, another reason why she has been through quite a few relationships. Not that that's bad. I've, you know, had a couple myself. But, yeah, it's different when it's karmic. And they're not all bad. I mean, you learn, you know, that's what we're down here to do. You know, we come down to Earth to learn. Like, I believe Earth is a school, just like Dolores Cannon has said, because I'm into all that kind of shit. Those are my beliefs, and that's what I truly believe. You know, and with these karmic relationships, they offer a lot of lessons for both parties. I've been in karmic relationships, you know, and I've learned a lot of lessons from them. But again, it's not that true soulmate connection, you know, that beautiful harmony, just peaceful, just, it's so perfect. You know, it's almost like it is too good to be true, but people can have that. You really can have heaven on earth. You know, I know some people, don't believe that, but I do. You got to work through the shit, you know, and then you can get there. But yeah, I mean, he'd be the type of guy, he'd want kids, he'd want family, you know, very loyal, very inspiring, very faithful. Yeah. Let's see what else. All right, Seven of Cups. So with this cup, this Seven of Cups card, I feel like he is the type who is very imaginative, you know? He's a big thinker, a deep thinker, and he's idealistic, you know? He's got that kind of energy. And he loves love, you know? This guy loves love. Whoever this person is, you know, and you know what's really sad? I was just thinking to myself, you know, she might not meet him in this life. I hope she does, you know, I mean, I know it's really kind of screwed up to say, especially with everything going on now, you know, she's going to be getting married, you know, I see even the potential of maybe her having a baby, possibly. I'm about 40, 60 on that percentage-wise, but I feel like I definitely see a baby. I feel a male baby energy. But then I think about, oh my gosh, like it's messy. It's so messy, but like she might not even meet him in this life. Maybe she will. I mean, like I said, I kind of hope she does. Again, I know it's going to be really screwed up, especially if she does have the kid. I don't know what's going to happen. I really don't, but it makes you think, you know? It definitely makes you think. Sorry for all my blabbering, but now, I know we don't always read this card as a soulmate card, even though it says that. I picked this up with Travis and Taylor too, but with this one, yes, I am going to say that for sure. It's that harmony, it's that unity made for each other. It's literally her in this male. Like, her soulmate is like her in a male body. Like, I'm telling you. Like, it's crazy. It's absolutely crazy. Oh, man. I don't know how I feel about all this. King of Pentacles. Oh my gosh. I wish this dude would just follow this guy. Just hit her in the head. I know I shouldn't say that. I'm sorry. I am sorry. I will say this, you know, and I'm not trying to be arrogant or rude or anything. There's always something better. You may think you have the best thing in the world, but I promise you, there's always something better. Yep, that's what I truly believe. Yeah, just a very strong, abundant man, very kind, provider, very reliable. Oh. Taylor. Oh, again, King of Swords energy. He's got some King energy coming through, too. authority, high standards, someone who's honest and truthful, someone who has very strong morals, upright morals. Man. Nine of Wands. Yeah, so with this, I feel like he, like Taylor, he's been through a lot of trials and tribulations in his life. But he has a lot of resilience, you know, and he's been able to overcome a lot of obstacles in his life, you know, kind of like her. I know she's been through some shit, you know, she's had her heart broken. You know, we all go through that. We're human, you know, we all have pain. And, you know, he's another one. But he's tough. He's very strong, very resilient. Very resilient energy. Page of Swords. So yeah, with this, you know, could be a little bit of defensive energy. This card could represent that. You know, he might have a little bit of defensive energy. Maybe a little bit of aggression, but I don't think it's anything, you know, too crazy. And I think we're human, you know, we have things like that. And also just, you know, someone who's witty, you know, chatty, someone who likes to talk. I feel like he's probably a talker. But yeah. That's what I feel with the Page of Swords there. Let's do a couple more. Oops. Okay, Two of Wands. Yeah, so with this, I feel like he is a type who's just ready to take on the world, you know, someone who's adventurous, probably likes to travel. It's probably something he really enjoys doing. Ambitious, courageous. All right. The Chariot, again with that ambitious energy, like he knows what he wants. You know, he knows where he wants to go. He has his goals and everything in line. Successful, you know, determined. Sounds like a great dude. I mean, I'd love to meet him. I'd love to meet him. He sounds fantastic. He really does. The High Priestess. So with this, I feel like he's probably the type of guy who's very sensitive and empathic, which is good. As long as you're not too sensitive. I've been with a couple of Cancers in my lifetime. The Zodiac, obviously, that's what I'm talking about. And I'll tell you what, they are some of the most emotional, sensitive men that I've ever met. And then I have a brother. He is a Virgo. And Virgos are also known for that. Just very sensitive. Like, almost too much. Like, it's almost too much to take sometimes. Like, I'm a very sensitive individual, but it's different with a male. Like, at least for me, in my experience. But yeah, I feel like, you know, her soulmate would just be a very sensitive and empathic man. Nothing wrong with that, you know. Sometimes it can be a little intense, though. Because, like I said, I've dabbled around with a very sensitive, empathic man, and it's not always easy. But if it's with the right person, it's worth it, you know. But yeah, that's what I feel with that. Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, again, just someone who, you know, he's someone who's very hardworking. He's reliable. He doesn't let people down. If he says he's going to do something, he does it. Like, there's no backing down. He will charge ahead no matter what, no matter how difficult it is. Yeah, very consistent, very reliable. King of Wands. Yep, a protective, natural-born leader, like we were saying before, entrepreneur, faithful. Oh, man. In some aspects with the reading I did with her and Travis, I kind of like, I want to hope I'm wrong in some aspects. I have to trust my gut, though. I really do. I just have to. I can't just pretend that things are away if I don't feel they are. You know what I mean? I just, I wish them the best of luck, but I don't know. I have this feeling, and I really feel like in the end, somebody's really going to get their heart broken. I hope I'm wrong. I really do. I hope they live happily ever after till they're 100 years old. But I don't know, man. I'm not feeling it. But, her soulmate here sounds like a very awesome man, and, I hope she meets him in this life. But yeah, I guess I'll leave it at that. It's just how I feel, You can't deny your feelings. If you feel something, you feel it. But I do wish him the best. But I don't think Travis is the soulmate. I don't believe that. I believe it's karmic. So, how ironic. Anyways, I'm going to leave it at that. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I thought it was very interesting. He sounds like a great dude. But we'll see what the future holds, and like I said, I don't wish any ill harm on, the relationship she's in. I wish them nothing but the best. I really, truly do. But we will see what the future holds. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the request. And again, if you have any other requests you'd like to see from me, please feel free to comment below, and I will get it out as soon as I can, probably a couple weeks, give or take. But thank you so much for being here. I thank you all with infinite gratitude, and I hope to see you on the next one. Bye, guys.